musical fills, little bits of improvisation dispersed throughout a song. If me and you are going to play a song, we're going to follow the melody fairly closely. We're going to maybe harmonize in the exact same way. Where we're going to differ is in the large sections of improvisation, fine, but at the end of phrases, at the end of a musical phrase, there are little bits of space where we can show our personality in the music, where we could improvise. Guitar players call it a lick, a series of 3 or 4 notes that lets us express ourselves, that adds some ornamentation to the melody. It's not harmony, it's not melody, it's a little space where we can add to the song. I think that's the idea. Let's look at a perfect example of it. We're gonna watch Mark Knopfler, the guitarist from from Dire Straits, do musical fills. The melody is, you hear a shiver in the dark, it's a raining in the park, but meantime, space. Da 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 da. There's more space. The band is playing Dixie, double 4 time. Da 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 da. During those spaces, what do you do as a musician? It's an opportunity to either leave the silence or intentionally have a little bit of improvisation to add to the song. Let's watch Mark Knopfler do it. And then the challenge, I'll present you with a challenge. So, this is Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime,
that was a fill. That was another fill.
A band is blowing Dixie, double 4 time.
So, what is happening? During a song, we have a melody. The melody can be sung. I don't know the words exactly, but you hear a shiver in the dark. It's a raining in the park, but meantime, when the melody or the spoken word ends, that's the end of a sentence. And we could leave it. Hear a shiver in the dark. It's a raining in the park, but meantime, da 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 da. Or we can fill in that space. Hear a shiver in the dark, it's a raining in the park, but meantime. And then the vocals come in and the melody comes in. So our job as the musician in the band, as the accordion player, is to not step on the melody. Our job as the musician is to make the melody shine. It's to make the vocalist sound good. We're supporting the melody. But now when there's a space, we can fill that space in. There are numbers of ways of doing this. That's what live workshops are about. That's what lots of units on Accordion Love are about. But the idea is the chord that we are in. In Sultans of Swing, we're in the chord of A major. The chords are D minor, C major, B flat, A major. We could use the 1, 3, and the 5 of the A major. That could be a fill, hitting the chord. We could play some of those. Coming back to the D minor. We could use semitones like we do in trills. So, hear a shiver in the dark, it's a raining in the park, but meantime, that was a lick. We see Mark Knopfler doing all sorts of things. So, your challenge this month. I've left some snippets of a track, and I've just played the melody or sung the melody. Your job is to add a fill while not stepping on the melody. So I use the example of Libertango. The melody, these long held notes are a perfect opportunity to add your own interpretation. Astor Piazzolla does this. He does that. The chord is A minor. He uses to support that melody. That's his fill. Your job is to come up with a different fill. It's an A minor. It could be the chord. It could be a semitone. All those little notes or big notes are fills. Play with the octave. That is a little fill. It's a little ornament. It's a little mordant. That's this month's challenge. I encourage you to go over to the Accordion Love forum, look at how other students are doing the challenge. I've left, again, examples of the Amelie Waltz, of Libertango, and Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. I've taken those snippets and I'm presenting them to you. You could also choose your own song. I was playing Forest Flowers before. We don't need multiple musicians to add music. So, right here. Right? Completing the chord. That was a G major. So again, I would love to see you do this. Whatever your experience level is, if you're a beginner, see if you could play a chord. See if you could first identify where a fill can happen. Sometimes there's no opportunity to play a fill at the end of a sentence, in which case we play a fill or trill during the song. Right? We add a trill or ornament to the actual melody. That's not what this month's challenge is about. I'm looking for a musical fill at the end of a sentence, at the end of a phrase. When there's a space, what do we do with that space? Let me know if you have any questions. Check out all the supporting material on Accordion Love, or check out either the live workshops or recording of the live workshops where we're going through this together in a group. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.